Hello everyone, welcome back. So, I'm doing another spooky video for you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I haven't because I've been dealing with other videos. So, I hope you enjoy this video. It is top 5 scary urban legends. Now, before I start this video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, follow me and everything, hit that notification bell, and unlock all post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos. If you guys can get me to 300 subs, I will most definitely turn myself into a chicken for you guys to show how much I actually care and respect y'all. If you have not seen my last video, links in the description or the end screen. I've also been uploading a lot more short videos lately because I've been really tired lately and, but anyways, let's roll the intro. Okay, at number 5 we have derma. Now if you're not familiar with this urban legend, it is called, also known as, the bathtub game. Now, here's what happens in the game. You have to fill up a bathtub with water. Okay, you fill it up, and I'm freaking myself out. You fill the bathtub with water, okay? And as you're filling up with water, you go out and leave it in the bathtub overnight. Do not drain the bathtub. The next day, what you're going to do is you're going to go back in there and take a bath. As you take a bath the next night, you're going to want to wash your hair and keep saying over and over and over again, derma fell down. And you got to keep your eyes closed, no opening. But you will either see or sense a Japanese girl behind you with a bloody eye. Now, here's what happened. Back in the day, there was a beautiful Japanese woman, and she was taking a bath. Well, as she got up and walked, she slipped and crushed and stabbed her eye with a nail, of course by accident. So the theory goes, if you do this game correctly, after you're washing your hair till all your hair is, clean, you're gonna walk out with your eyes closed, so be extra careful not to fall. And if you've done this correctly, you will have the spirit of this woman following you around all day. And the goal is, if you can last 24 hours, maybe 2 days, with her following you, without her catching you, because she will kill you, if you can beat this, you get one wish. And good luck. Now, there are 2 benefits of this game if you do it correctly. And I can't pronounce these words because they're in Japanese, and I really don't want to butcher the language because I quite love Japanese culture. So I'm just going to say what they do. I translated them, I just can't pronounce the Japanese words. So the first one is, in case she gets too close, you can yell this out, and it means halt in Japanese. I just can't pronounce the Japanese version. And she'll stop, and you can get some distance. If you want to leave the game early, which by the way you won't get your winnings, you say the other Japanese word while making a karate chop, which means I set you free. Then she is rumored to leave you alone. Although sometimes she does come back with a vengeance and just spooks you for the rest of your life. So I don't think I'll be trying that. Coming up next is an old school urban legend, Bloody Mary. Of course we can't do this list without Bloody Mary. She's a classic urban legend going back to when I was in kindergarten, man. I was a kindergartner doing that shit. So, here, if you haven't learned about Bloody Mary is actually, I really hope I didn't, wait, I don't have no candle lights, regular lights. Anyways, her name, you say Bloody Mary a couple times, in the mirror, in the bathroom, with some lights, and apparently, if you do it correctly, I'm looking at the mirror there, sorry, if you do it correctly, a woman covered in blood will come up to your screen and scratch your face, and she'll probably kill you. And to do this, you have to do some kind of ritual. Some people say that you just flush the toilet, other times you just repeat it. There's, over time, legends get altered, so I don't know the original way, although my mom said that when she did it, she like hallucinated that the water coming out of the faucet was blood. There was blood in the toilet, blood in the shower, blood in the light bulbs for some apparent reason. And I was like, yeah, that's something I don't want to get into. I really hope you guys don't either. Coming up next is Baby Blue. Now this one, of course, is linked to Bloody Mary. Baby Blue is an urban legend and a game where you go into the bathroom. By the way, I think we're on 3. Yeah, we're on 3. Anyways, so you go into the bathroom, pretend you're holding the baby, and obviously you rock it while saying, "I took your baby." And if you can flush it down the toilet before it gets too big, and you can survive. And you get a glimpse of her, but ultimately you will survive. If you don't do it, then Bloody Mary will attack you, screaming, "Give me my baby," blah blah blah, and you die. Coming up on number 2 is obviously the slit mouth woman of Japan. Yes, another Japanese urban legend, because why the fuck not? If you have not heard of this urban legend, it takes place in Japan. It's an urban legend in Japan about this beautiful woman. Now this is actually linked to the first documented case of dementia and schizophrenia. This beautiful Japanese woman, she actually was supposed to get married to her soon-to-be husband, who had suspicions that she was cheating, but to be honest, she wasn't. She was a perfectly faithful girlfriend, soon-to-be wife, but he had schizophrenia and had these delusions that she was cheating on him. So he confronted her. When she denied, he grabbed a katana and jokered her face. And by that, I mean he took the katana and sliced her face open, a permanent smile. Now, if you're walking down the street at night in Japan by yourself, a woman will approach you wearing a surgical mask, something you think you would wear during the COVID. And that isn't really uncommon, because a lot of places in Asia they wear masks because of overpopulation, and if one person gets sick, like a shit ton of other people are going to get sick, so they wear masks a lot, which is understandable. Nobody wants to get sick. Why would they? So, anyways, so in this this fucking legend is awesome, because as soon as she sees you, she's gonna ask you, "Am I beautiful?" If you say yes, she removes her mask, showing her smile, and you're gonna say, she's gonna ask you again, "Am I beautiful now?" Now, go back a second. The first time she asks you if you're beautiful, and you say no, she also kills you. Yeah, shocker. But a second time she's gonna ask you, "Am I still beautiful?" You say yes, she'll cut you a smile just like hers. And 2, if you say no, she kills you and cuts you in half with a katana. My one question is, why is she killing other people when she should have just, I don't know, it's Japanese folklore. Anyways, coming up on number 1, we have the Bunny Man Bridge. Yes, of course, the Bunny Man Bridge. Because why not? If you haven't heard of the Bunny Man Bridge, it all starts in I think it was in the 1980s, I believe. During this time, there was a murderer. It was a 17-year-old boy who wore a bunny head. You know those mascot heads? Well, he only had the bunny head, and he would hang out during these bridges. And he killed someone, so he was on the run from the police, and of course he chose this bridge. And after killing his mother at the bridge, he would then be surrounded by police officers, and then he would kill himself. Later on, a second fucking bunny man comes, only this time he's in the full get-up bunny suit, so he has the attire of a bunny. Specifically down the line, there was this couple who heard about the urban legend and thought it was bullshit, so they drove to it. Not even 5 minutes later, a guy dressed in a bunny suit throws a fucking hatchet at the car. He has somehow bust through the windshield and killed the man who was in the passenger seat. And after he's dead, the bunny man rips out the hatchet and just books it into the woods and just is never seen again. Which sucks. She later then called the police and they couldn't find him. All of a sudden, strangely, there have been rabbits that have been killed, skinned, and then hung up on top of like stop signs and street signs, and on them they will have a note written in sometimes ink or other times rabbit blood, which I assume is rabbit blood, but anyway, so he writes in the note, "You'll never catch the bunny man, no matter how hard you try." And you know what? I'm adding a bonus urban legend for you guys, because you guys deserve it. This bonus urban legend I will talk to you about is the legend of the falling man. This takes place in 1985, I believe, in Canada. It's not sure what town, I just know it's in Canada. And there was this office firm, and I think I've told this legend on my channel before, so any of my new subscribers, I'm going to be showing it to you, or telling it to you. There was a guy in 1983 in Canada, and according to the legend, he was a big time prankster during his office parties. He would always throw these office parties for holidays, or if they got a certain goal, they would have like, oh, a little pizza party and all this shit. And he had this trick. He knew that the windows on this building are so strong it would take the impact of a missile to shatter it. That's how strong they were. Now this man was like 200 to 230 pounds, and he was about average height, and so he would do this little prank to everyone in the office, right, the office party, and he would be 20 stories up. That's a long way up. And he would run and say, "Goodbye, cruel world," and run and bash himself against the window, and he would bump off, and everybody would just laugh and be like, "Oh, that's so hilarious." Well, one day, at another office party, he decides to do this prank again. And before you say anything, the window shattered. Wrong. Technically, the window didn't shatter, it was still intact. However, the outside of the window, the fucking frame or whatever, that is the part that broke. It was just gave in to all the beatings over the years of him slamming himself into the window, the same exact window as always, and it eventually gave in, and the glass slipped out, and he fell to his death. And I'm going to tell you guys, some of these urban legends are based on true facts. The Falling Man, based on a true accidental suicide. It has police reports on there. If I can find them, I'll link them in the description. But there are police reports of it. And then, of course, Bloody Mary was originally Queen Mary, and she was then murdered, and hence, there she is. And some of these are true. I will do a part 2 to this video because I only wanted to do 5, but I added one more for you guys. But this is still going to be titled Top 5 Scary Urban Legends. So if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments. I'm wearing my makeup again because I can. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really am trying to use my backdrop more. I don't have a tripod, so right now I have a stool on top of a coffee table, which has my camera on it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you the spooks. I will do a part 2 soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Stay spooky. Bye.